I'm standing in front of the Madison Avenue. Whew. Man, I walked here. I'm standing in front of the Madison Avenue Christian Church, which in the past has served as a polling place for voters in Kenton County. The question is, in a few months, why even show up to a place like this? What does voting even matter? Here's 3 good reasons why you should vote in Northern Kentucky. Anyway, let's take this inside. I'm freezing. Okay, here we are. It's a little warmer in here. All right, so reason 1, forgive me, it's a lot to remember, so I wrote it down. The 2019 Kentucky gubernatorial election, that was on November 5th, 2019. That's between Andy Beshear and Matt Bevin. Andy Beshear got 709,890 votes, and Matt Bevin got 704,754 votes. That came out to a margin of 5,136 votes in total, or 0.37%. That is the closest gubernatorial election in America since 1899. Now, in Kenton County, Beshear won by 536 votes. And in Campbell County, Beshear won by 1,765 votes, meaning that almost half of Beshear's margin came from just those 2 counties. So, if the people of Northern Kentucky can influence gubernatorial elections that much, just imagine how close local elections can get. That's why you should vote. And reason number 2, you watching this, get to pick who appears in general elections. Let me explain how. Kentucky has what's called a closed primary. You know those primaries on television where the Republican and Democratic candidates all argue with each other to see who will be the presidential candidate? It's just like that in Northern Kentucky. Except if you're registered in Kentucky as a Republican, you can only vote in the Republican primary. If you're a Democrat, you can't vote. Likewise, independents cannot vote in either primary. If you want to vote in a primary to pick who will be the candidate for that part of the general election, you must register with that party. Now, if you want to register to vote in a certain primary, you can do so easily online right here. Now remember, you only have a few days to do it. The deadline is December 31st. You only have till the end of the month to re-register with whatever party you want to vote in the primary. And you should vote in the primary because it's important. Reason number 3. It's your civic duty. You have the power to vote. Why waste it? Listen, here's a fact for you. In the last presidential election, if did not vote was a candidate, they would have won. Can you believe that? Be the change. Why not vote? Listen, if you want the latest on election information in Northern Kentucky, go to LincolnKY.com. We're your election headquarters, for Pete's sake. Go right now. Go.